Shalom, Israel. All praises to the Most High. Something came into my spirit just a few moments ago, and it made me aware that there's going to be some very hard choices. Um, if you accept fleeing from Babylon. And I started to think about this, and I realized there's probably going to be a lot of people having to make some very hard choices. Now, what I'm going to share with you is not my opinion. It's not my thoughts. It's scripture, because I know for a fact there's going to be an awful lot of people that is going to have to make this choice. While it seems cruel and hard, it has to be made. One thing I know for sure is that the Most High tests each one of us in different ways. I believe the Most High will take our weakest links and test us on that. If you're connected to material things, people, or whatever the case might be, that's probably where your test is going to be. I can tell you for sure, you cannot afford to let anything or anybody get between you and the Most High. I also believe that it is possible that if you make the right choice, no matter how complicated or hard that choice is, the Most High just might provide a solution. Now, I can't promise you that, but I pray that's the case. So I want to share this scripture with anybody that's watching. Deuteronomy chapter 21, verses 18 to 21. A rebellious son. If someone has a stubborn or rebellious son who does not obey his father and mother and will not listen to them when they discipline him, his father and mother shall take hold of him and bring him to the elders at the gate of his town. They shall say to the elders, "This son of ours is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey us. He is a glutton and drunkard." Then all the men of his town are to stone him to death. You must purge the evil from among you, and all Israel will hear of it and be afraid. Now, this day and time, we don't take our children out and kill them. Okay, so we know that. But when you think about what the Most High is saying here, when you choose to let that child go under whatever circumstances you might be facing, it's really no different than him or her being stoned to death. The bottom line is this: the Most High is saying, purge that evil from your midst. As cruel and hard as that may sound, this is what you have to do. This is not an easy choice by no means, but it is a choice that you will have to make. This may be the test that the Most High is giving you. A lot of people are so attached to their children, mostly mothers, some fathers, that they put nothing ahead of that child. Well, that alone is a bad thing, because you have to put the Most High first. And like I said earlier, it may be possible that by putting the Most High first, making your main focus on the Most High Creator alone, just might provide a solution where that child might be saved. I'm not saying or guaranteeing this, but we have a loving Father and He is very forgiving. But if that child is highly rebellious and just absolutely refuse to change, you cannot be responsible. You can't blame yourself. And you also cannot afford to be lost, because your salvation is an individual affair. We cannot save our kids. Our kids cannot save us. Man, this is not easy. You have to pray diligently on this. Seek the Most High with everything you have for your answer. Unfortunately, I can't really answer this. I've had to turn loose of some people during my life, and it wasn't easy, and I still think about them. But I got to make sure I get into the kingdom. I got to make sure that I'm okay with the Most High. So I and my wife, we both decided not to let those things hold us back. I don't want to sound cruel. I don't want to sound unloving and uncaring. But this is scripture, and I'm bringing to you what the Most High has shown me. But when it's all said and done, you will have to make a choice. You will have to make a choice. And I'm not going to tell you that it's going to be easy. All I'm going to tell you is that you will have to make it. I have enemies out there. They're not family, immediate family, but I care about them. And a few of them has slandered my name, lied on me, turned a lot of people against me, but I still care about what happens to them. Unfortunately, I can't reach these people because they will not acknowledge my reaching out to them, whether it's email, text, phone call, whatever. They have decided in their hearts to hate me, and they want everybody that they know to hate me as well. But I don't let that stop me from wanting them to make it. But again, they are in charge of their decisions, not me. So we all have choices that we have to make. And my heart goes out to all of those that have to make this choice. Deuteronomy 21, verses 18 to 21. I think that is probably the hardest choice any human will have to make. But the Most High is going to see just how much you want to be with Him. So my advice is make the right choice. Make the right choice. All praises to the Most High. And we love you, Israel. Shalom.